it was when I was in the library and it was pretty ghetto. But the things that we ended up covering, I think, were, if I recall correctly, there's stuff about practicing because you felt like your tech skill floor was like a bit too low, and so then like talking about how to approach practicing in different ways and um being very discerning in the ways that you do actions because like for example, um let's use Fox JC up smash, right? Fox doing a JC up smash out of just standing still ends up being pretty different from the way that he ends up doing a JC up smash out of a wave shine, just because physically your hands are in a different position and stuff. I'm not sure how much into depth we went about that. We talked about some more stuff with like dealing with Falco vertically and kind of like, you know, choosing to not engage at all more often, or like when you do engage, being indirect with like the full hop over stuff. Um,
Hmm.
and then I think we covered some laser mix-ups, but I don't perfectly remember. Do you have any thoughts, or was there anything I missed? Or
Um, yeah, we did some like a lot reaction point stuff.
mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, like thinking ahead concept.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think that covers what we've covered.
Okay, cool, cool. Has any of that stuff? Have you been like working on it? Has it been going well? I know it's been a while since we've talked.
Yeah, I've been working a lot on the like my execution, and I
Mm-hmm.
think it's been paying off.
Nice. That's really
Like
cool.
like just my general tech skill is just a lot more consistent now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hell
Cause
yeah.
I've been practicing like the basics, but like all the different variations, like just
Mm-hmm.
like as you said, like the spot dodge into JC up smash is like
Yeah.
something I've never tried.
Yeah,
Like
you'd
even
never
though
think you wouldn't
it's
be like,
easy,
I gotta
yeah,
practice spot dodge fucking up smash, right? But it's like it'll come up in a match and you'll be like, wow, I can't believe I missed that up smash, right? It's insane.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, that's really
So
cool.
I mean, and then all that stuff just like makes the game so much more easier.
I agree. When you can do the things you want to do, melee becomes a lot less difficult. When you're playing it and you mess up, you're like, "Fuck! What's this new situation I've never seen happen literally ever in front of
Yeah.
me?" It's like so
Like the
much like
games are
noise.
unrealistic if you mess up.
Yeah, yeah. You get put in these positions that are like inconceivable by man, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
guess I got to deal with it. But yeah, when you don't mess up, it's like the game just is so much more clear. That's really cool. Yeah, that's a realization I had. I was like, oh my god, I can like melee makes sense when I'm just like doing the things I want to do. I can change things. I can take in new information. I could do it all. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah, I played a bunch of people I played before, and like now I'm competitive with them or like
Hmm.
beating them. So
Nice.
I've for sure improved.
Hell yeah, we love to see the improvement. That's awesome. I always, whenever I remember when I first started getting like really started trying to get better at melee. The big thing that I focused on that I feel like immediately put me ahead of everyone else was just like developing super strong character control. I can move anywhere on the screen in any way I like, and I have complete control. And I feel like once you hit like a good level of comfort with that, it's just like you just start putting things in. It's like I want to do that. I'm going to do this. I have this thing. You practice a thing, and it feels like it immediately makes sense because you've just like every other aspect of the game is just like clear to you already. I think character control is so big. So that's really
Hmm.
cool. Yeah.
So right now it's like I have all this new like tech skill, so I'm like not used to using it
Hmm.
almost like I like I have to just keep playing and playing like continuing the combo. I'm just like not used to that.
Yeah, it's like what the heck? I haven't gotten
Um
this far before. This is new.
yeah, I've never gotten this far, so that's like where I'm starting to mess up, and it's like
Hmm.
yeah, I guess I just need more practice with that.
Yeah, no, but that's good because I mean, when the further that's like how it works. You have new things, and then you have to do new things, and you have to be like, okay, I got to figure out what I want to do in this spot, and then you go through the process of practicing it and making sure you don't mess that up, and then it like, you do that until you like reach the theoretical endpoint, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any thoughts on these matches that we're gonna watch today?
Um there are matches I played yesterday,
Mhm.
and um I don't. Like Marth is my, I would say Marth is my best matchup, but um, I just thought the games were like good to look at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think even if you're good at a matchup, or if you felt like you're playing well, I still think it's really good to go over those matches because it's like, you know, it's representative of, it's still going to be representative of something, and obviously no one's perfect, right? So there's still going to be a lot to learn.
Yeah, so these matches are basically me playing well, and
Mm-hmm.
so the mistakes in there are like me playing well.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. That makes it super clear to be like, if you're playing well and you're messing this up, maybe we gotta cover it, talk about it, and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna start streaming. Let me know when you can see it. Up.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Let's start. Hmm. I like this neutral initially. It's just drop down dash dance. You see that he jumps, or you see that he fares, and you do your thing. But I think the one issue that I do have is when you do this full hop. Full hop's like a reaction point, right? And so it's like, you know, you can now start like really trying to pay attention. Since, during full hop you're actionable for so long, you could like really,
hmm
really, really wait to make a decision. Because I feel like I wouldn't have like made a decision on this full hop until like here, right?
hmm
And so this is like at this point, if you look at what happens before that, we get to look at Marth. You see that he wave dashes away. You literally could have seen that he wave dashed away, and it's like, oh, he wave dashed away. That means I don't have to like do a drill, right? Because there's no way that he'd get in that spot.
Right.
Yeah, and so like I think it's important to like when just to make like a big thing out of this, I guess, is when we're like going back and watching these matches in these spots that we like see as like reaction points to like really check and be like, am I looking here? Did I make like the most reasonable decision with the information I had available and all that stuff? Because obviously you don't get punished for this drill, but like, what if he didn't like dash back after the wave dash and he started dashing forward? You'd probably be getting grabbed right now. And so it's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, there's these things that we have to balance, and kind of like it all has an impact. And so it's
Yeah, I
important.
think that's the reason why I do it. It's because I never get punished for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never looked to fix that like error, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like it's just a fade back drill and I can't get punished for
Yeah,
it,
it's like
but
I'm not
it's
gonna
it's
get
just a
punished
waste of
for
time
it.
basically.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, oh, what if you just like fast fell, empty landed, and run up smashed? It'd be like, damn,
Yeah.
you just read the fuck out of him, right? So yeah,
hmm
I agree. And I think it's really easy to just like kind of glance over them and be like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But at some point, it'll start mattering. You'll have the one player that hits you for it every time, and you like can't even perceive that it's going wrong in the way it is. Uh, um, yeah, and punishing Nair is just super fake. I don't think interacting with Nair, even like the things after Nair, honestly is that good of value. This is like a random thought that I've kind of been building up lately, but like there's so many different variations of Marth Nair and things that he could do out of it, and like the risk reward of you interacting with it in almost any like capacity really is not that good for you. I feel like
hmm
just because it's like there's so many ways that he could do it, and if you're wrong about it in any capacity, a lot of the time you just get grabbed or like hit by a fair, and it's like, oh, that's like you either get hit by the nair and get knocked down, you get hit by like some sort of post jump action or some sort of like dash back thing. And it's like, oh, I either get grabbed, I get naired and knocked down. At the end of the day, you're gonna end up getting comboed pretty hard. It's like I got up tilted after the nair, and it's like all of those like alternatives are like life threatening for you. And you hitting him for nairing is like maybe you get like a grab and then an up air, and then like you reset to neutral, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that I kind of feel like the risk reward on interacting with um, Nair ends up not being that good a lot of the time. Obviously, you have to read it because you can't just throw them there every single time. But as like a general rule, I don't feel that great about it. Oh, that was almost good. You did a good job of like realizing what the situation was. You like wave dashed, you looked, you're like, oh, he grabbed behind me, and then you tried to grab him. But for this one specifically, since you were like already standing there, you just had to do dash back grab instead of doing dash forward, dash back,
hmm
and you could have gotten it. my god, this Marth is doing crazy stuff. Nice, good let's grab. Yeah, let's let. God, this position's awkward because Randall's here, but what you can do is you could here since you saw him side B, you could have like just drop shined him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when Martha's like under the stage like this, and you're like invincible on ledge, you can use that time to just scout out side B. Because it's like, if he side Bs, guess what? You get to
Yeah,
drop
he's
shine
dead.
him. Yeah, right? But it is important to know that you can't do it at all heights or like horizontal spacing. So it's like, if Martha's like over here in his side Bs, you can't shine him for that, right? There's no way you can get out there that fast. Or it's like, in a lot there's other stages, not Yoshi's, but other stages when he's like really low, you can't drop down and shine him. You just don't have enough time. He can like up B before your shine hits him, and so it's important. If you really care, it could be valuable for you to like try and figure out what the specific height slash like horizontal spacing is.
So it's a lot easier on Yoshi's because he can't drop down too low.
Yeah, yeah. On Yoshi's,
Okay.
if he's below you and not like over here, but he's like pretty much in this box, you could just drop shine him every single time. Even if he's like at the fucking bottom, it's like not. It's still too high.
Cool.
Yeah. Nice. Invincibility. Nice. That was a good neutral. Uh you should again you missed the running shine though. That was actually something from the last lesson I remember now. Running shines. I'm sure you're practicing them, but it is important to be able to hit them.
Mhm.
Oh. This was a good attempt. I don't like though that after missing the shine, you tried to like hit him here. I think it would probably have been better to like just like dash shield drop and like end up somewhere over here. Just because doing like trying to like interact with Marth on the ledge like this ends up being pretty risky if you don't have like a very exact way you could hit him. Because what happens now is you're in this position in landing lag, and he's gonna like do like a double jump nair or something, and if you like misjudge and try and dash back, you get clipped, right?
Yeah.
And so
I think I disrespect ledge too much
yeah,
with
yeah.
Marth.
I think it's good to like let Marth just be on ledge because a lot of the time, if you try and disrespect him and you're wrong, you just explode. It's just stock go bye bye. It's good though. That grab was sickening. Good bear. Good fire stall. Shine? Nice. No, you have to go to ledge. This is already good though. Yeah. Once you shine, you could just land back on ledge. There's no reason to go on stage.
Yeah.
Technically, there is probably like a hard read you could do where you jump on stage, you like shine him at a height where if he up Bs, he'll go on stage. And so then you like hard read him doing the instant up B by like double jumping on stage and then like charging forward smash or something. But generally from this position, you could regrab ledge. Uh oh. Oh. I feel like this shine was pretty like wishful. Yeah, I don't think it was that likely that you were gonna hit him. Given like so it's like you saw him wave dash forward, I think, during your like tournament winner, but I don't think you like thought ahead. Because tournament winner takes X amount of time, and it's like, if we look at it, by the time he was out of the wave dash lag, you were like not even at the top of your tournament winner. And so it's like the situation was pretty likely to change given that, right? And so I think you could have probably thought ahead a little bit more and probably like changed your action from shining to maybe playing some sort of mix up there where they're like you are aggressive forward or like defensive back or something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then after the shine, I think it was pretty greedy to like try and wave dash forward. Do you feel like by the time you like decided to shine that you could have seen that it was probably not likely that he would have gotten hit by it and then decided to like maybe full hop or something defensive out of it?
Yeah, I think maybe I'm not thinking in that spot. Just like it's just pure aggression kind
Mm-hmm.
of.
Yeah, that
Um
makes sense. I think a lot of the time it kind of, I think kind of what it lies in is I've had that issue too, and it's like I think when you shine in spots like those, you're kind of just assuming that since you're shining in like a scrambly type spot that you should like function under the assumption that it'll hit, because obviously you can't like confirm Fox shining combo off of it, right? And so it's like a lot of the time people would like default to assuming it'll hit and then wave shining forward. But I think that a lot of the time you could really like react and maximize the value, because sometimes you just really cannot. There's like it's super unlikely that the shine will hit, and then you could just like full hop out or like wave dash back and be a lot safer. And I think if um I think that is kind of like the crux of why that kind of thing happens, because it's really easy to be like, okay, I shine here, it's a scramble and it'll hit, and we'll go from there. Does that all make sense? Oh, you missed your dash dance. It was a good dash dance though, or attempt. Hmm. I think here you kind of missed a reaction. At this point, I think you could have seen that Marth had like been full hopping or even jumping in any capacity and been like, I'm gonna play the position of reflect that. Do you feel like you could have seen it just watching it in real time?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah. You see how there's like I could like pause at the point where I feel like I reacted, and it's like pretty clean
Yeah.
before you shine, right? There's a few frames. Um.
I think I've never full hop bared ever from a ledge dash.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to uh like I have like short hop nair, I have shine, and I have grab, and I have up smash,
Yeah.
and I've never done anything else. So I need to practice that separately
Yeah.
as well.
This hits the like variations thing where it's like all
Yeah,
these different
exactly.
kinds. Because at the end of the day, when you're playing melee, there's a million situations that could happen, and I'm sure there'll be one situation where you ledge dash and need to like do like pivot, short hop, something random, and it'll be like the one time, and it's like, damn, I wish I practiced it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was a. You definitely reacted here though, which I think is good. You just reacted a bit slow. You like didn't know if you were gonna get hit or not, so I think you like kind of hesitated. But this is the same thing as before, where after this wave dash, once you like wave dash back, you could be like, oh, you could just run up grab at this point. It's super.
Hmm.
You're just like it's free. Oh, I think this full hop was good, but you reacted a bit. Or maybe it's not that you reacted improperly, but I think it's that you didn't have a perfect understanding of like how the situation would play out. Because like why I think there's like some misunderstanding is that when you full hop over Marth down tilt, almost every single timing that you do that, you can't actually punish him for doing the down tilt. He can just move out of the
Yeah.
way super fast. And I feel like here you saw that he was wave dash for a down tilting and thought that you had time, right? But it was super clear that watching it back that he just completely avoided it.
Yeah. Even watching it in slow motion now, I still might pick like hitting that exact same spot.
Yeah, no, it's
Like
like
even
really
though
deceiving. It is really.
it,
There's like one you have to jump before Marth even starts moving forward for like
Mhm.
the down tilt. Because if you look, you jump pretty early, right? You're off the ground now, but you have to be off the ground multiple frames before down tilt even remotely comes out. And so it's like you think every other character in the game, you full hop over them at that timing, they get demolished. But Marth down tilt is just like super duper duper um like evasive.
So what's a safer option after you full hop
Mm.
the down tilt?
Oh, I
Maybe I
think
should just like fade back away from him
yeah, I think
and try
drifting
not
back
to
and empty
interact.
landing
Yeah.
is good. I think what you can do is you could full hop and then keep on drifting forward and then like no fast fall. And if you do that,
Mm.
it'll like catch him like trying to dash dance grab. Um, it'll catch him trying to dash dance grab like fast fall full hop.
Yeah.
And so I think those are like either like fast falling and empty landing, or like not fast falling and drifting forward. I think are good things to do once you
Yeah,
realize
that
that you're in that kind of position. Yeah, it was good that you dash back though. You didn't like do a panic spot dodge or anything. Oh, that nerve's bad. Yeah. After you wave shine down Marth, you can't do anything. You just have to play neutral.
mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sick. Oh, this is something to be aware of though. That he can like double jump out of like this, because I know that you definitely probably read him like landing and then jumping, which takes longer because like jump squat stuff. And this probably would have hit, but it's good. Like you have to be aware that he can double jump out at this percent and stuff. And then like
Yeah.
instead of like, I think a way that you could play it similarly aggressively but slightly more like open is instead of like naring here, just you could do run up crouch. And so what'll happen is if he like swings or something, and while he's falling, you'll just be crouching, right? And if he like double jumps, you're crouching under him, and then you could like react to the double jump, and then maybe do like full hop bear or like shark is landing or something. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I really like crouch, like run up crouch here.
Yeah, it's super good. It's super duper good. Oh, bad defense after this up air, I think. Yeah, you could have shine. I don't think you were ready to though. Ended up dashing. Mm. Oh, okay. That full hop I think was not a missed reaction point, but I think you could have drilled instead of bearing. Just because, like,
Yeah.
yeah, drill is a better hit than bear in that position. Nice. Hmm. This kind of is slightly similar to the other position, but I think it is worthwhile to play a bit safer in in the corner, because this full hop bear could have been like he reacts to you full hopping there and just does like a short hop nair to shield, and then you get like clipped and potentially sent off stage or comboed or something.
Yeah, I challenge way too hard here.
Yeah, and it's like you see him double jump and you're like, damn, double jump, I got him now. But it's like, look at how hard this double jump was actually to hit, right? It's like you were not even remotely set up to punish it. And so I feel like you could have changed the way you played around it to like maybe turning your back here, like doing like a shield stop and then like a short hop bear or something to pressure this spot, but like slightly changing the way that you approach it to like both be safer and maybe a bit more accurate.
Maybe like a
Nice.
short hop up air into the corner.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. I actually think that's something that I think is really good slash do a lot is in positions where like you're reading people jumping or reading people falling in a specific way, you could do a short hop up air and it like covers a pretty decent variety of like timings because it hits upward obviously and always and or not always also hits on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh my god, what the heck? Do not even know what the heck happened in all of this. This is wild. Air dodge. He like ran off and then didn't. Wow, you got what? That's awesome. Nice, good invincibility. I actually don't like this dash forward shield. I think the way you play invincibility was good. This is good. Falling through is really good. But at this point, you should like either stand still or like dash back. Because what dashing forward does is it just like moves you into like the middle space. And I think the middle space in like almost every matchup as Fox is just like not the good space to be because every character in the game just outranges you. So when you're in like the
Mm-hmm.
space in between It just means that like they have big hitboxes and you don't. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so by like dashing forward here, I feel like now you're normally spaced, and guess what? Oh, you're at the hitbox range, right? And so now you have to deal with him like naring your shield, and then you try and shield grab it, and then maybe you die. Okay, you end up living. Yeah. Stand still or like dash back, I think are good. Crouch is also pretty good there. Spot dodge is also a thing you could do because he could run up grab. Full hop is also good.
Yeah, I'm so impatient in these spots.
Yeah.
I just need to escape.
Yeah, I sometimes you just gotta escape. Oh, you messed up. I think standing still here is really good, but I think your full hop. I feel like you fast fell out of your full hop without like really seeing anything. Um, do you agree? You see how you like
Yeah.
fast fell and there's like kind of nothing going on. One thing that, or one way I kind of feel about full hop is like when you full hop, I feel like your default like form, quote unquote, of the full hop should just be like a no fast fall, right? Because it maximizes like your reaction. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I could have wave landed to platform
Yeah, I agree.
if I didn't fast fall.
Yeah, it's like you could have like been like, oh shit, Marth is like jumping. I'm gonna like double jump away, or like maybe if you didn't fast fall, you could have like been in the air for like you could have been instead of being down here, you could have been up here, and then like maybe you do like a drill or something or a nair that like hits his head, right? And so yeah, defaulting no fast fall on your full hops is really good, I think. Hmm. Again, you kind of put yourself in the corner when I feel like you didn't need to, right? I,
Yeah.
I don't think it wasn't even the full hop that was the issue. I think the full hop is totally reasonable, but you like didn't adjust your drift. Instead of like you like instead of drifting back, you just like let yourself keep on drifting forward and fast fell. So you ended up in front of him. Yeah. Oh, that grab was not great. Yeah. Um this is kind of a concept that I think is important to cover once you like start getting into reaction point stuff and like reacting more efficiently in general. Is like it's important to know like what you can and can't react to, or like what you can and can't punish on reaction. And so like in this position, you know, I definitely think you saw the Marth fair and then tried to run up grab, but Marth like fairing when he's like falling, you cannot punish that on reaction no matter what. You could be
Yeah, I
standing
need to
still.
play a mix up.
Yeah, like this means that you have to play a mix up, right? And here I feel like you kind of didn't. You're like, oh, I got him. I can grab the fair, and it's like, well, you just don't have the time. Oh, nice, good grab. Oh, good try. Hmm. I feel like after this bear, the bear is normal, but I think you like saw him like fair or something in some capacity, and tried to like attack him. And I feel like if after this bear you just like held your ground in center stage, it would have been like a much better position. And obviously you messed up your dash back, but if you look at like where he was when you're in there, like even came out, he was like on the right side of the platform, right? It's like it wouldn't have even hit him, you know. So in positions like these where like you kind of end up out of a scramble and you like might see something, it's pretty important to like, I guess when you're watching it back, it's important to look at it and be like, okay, did I have time to punish that thing? Is this like, what is the mix up here? And kind of like treat it as like a situation. Because it's really easy to be like, oh, well, it's just a scramble. But I also feel like every scramble is a situation in and of itself, right? There are mix ups, there are like correct decisions, right? Correct
Yeah.
meaning like, you know, there's a set of decisions you could pick from that are accurate. Not necessarily there's one good thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, and you kind of see how you end up getting like run off fared for it, and like this could like you're at 0%, your dashback gets caught, it's a tipper, he has frame advantage. What if he like ran up grabbed? Right, you could have like actually died if you had bad defense.
Mm.
The heck. Oh, it's lit. Mm. After this, you could like forward smash or jump shine. I think you maybe you meant to down smash. Not sure.
Yeah, getting too custom with it.
Yeah, but it's just you could jump shine him, you could forward smash him. He's blocked. Could do something weird. Okay. I don't know if it really sounded like this when watching, but I actually felt like you did a lot of pretty good things in that match, and like we were like playing the matchup reasonably and taking a lot of spots to like look and like understanding Marth's threat range. There's a lot of times when you literally stood still, and I feel like my idea of when players stand still is that means that they have like a clear idea of when they can and can't get hit. And in all the spots where you stood still, you were not able to get hit at all. So I think you're very aware of threat range stuff, and like the way you played neutral, other than when you like forced things in the corner or like tried to go for a reaction that you couldn't get, I feel like you were playing the matchup well.
Cool.
Just going to the next one. Do you have any thoughts on any of the stuff we talked about?
Um, I think like that gameplay looks a lot different to me. Like I feel like a month ago I might have a lot more just pure execution mistakes, and I just get like 3 stocked, 4 stocked every time by this
Mm-hmm.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just um, even though this is still like a lot of mistakes, it's like it's nice to kind of keep up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely think this was good, and I'm glad that it was. You feel like it's meaningfully better from like how you were maybe a month ago. That's super cool. This game. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is. You see how you full hopped before you even started moving forward? This is exactly what I was talking about. You're full hop. You're in the air before he even starts moving forward, and so that's the timing where you can like get the whiff punish on down tilt. Does that make sense? Here, I actually think you missed a reaction and could have drilled on reaction to seeing the wave dash, but I think you tried to confirm the down tilt, and so you empty land shined, which is also fair / reasonable. Regardless, this was like a very good thing that you did. One thing that you did that wasn't good though is after getting the shine with punish, you didn't trust the reaction, so you didn't go for a punish.
Yeah.
Which this is a big deal. You get a shine, like this is like your opening, Oh. I like that you crouched here initially, but then you jumped, which I feel like ended up making it a bad position for you. Or not even necessarily bad, but like really awkward. Because like if you're crouching here instead of like maybe jumping, what would have happened is he like does this double jump fair above you, and then you just like back air him out of the air, like up air him out of the air or something, right? You just get a free hit. And I think a lot of scrambles against Marth like this, where he like ends up in the air and maybe because this is pretty similar to the other one, right? Where we talked about doing run up crouch on the left side of the Yoshi's. It's pretty similar to that one where it's like when Marth is like in the air and it's kind of ambiguous if it'll like land really quickly or if he can double jump or not. Run up crouch is really good to just like check. It lets you check if he does a move. It lets you have defense against that. It lets you be aggressive. And then if he doesn't like, maybe if he doesn't do an aerial or something, or maybe if he can double jump, you still have like options, right?
Yeah, I think this is a kind of a new spot with Marth
Mm.
since I've never thought about hitting a nair and having to do a defensive option
Yeah,
after hitting him.
yeah. It's definitely
So
easy to be like, I hit. It's like in your brain, it's like I hit the move. I did the thing. Now I get to do my combo.
yeah,
Or
I get to do a combo, but
yeah,
I have to nair then crouch cancel,
yeah. It's like
and then
you got to hit the nair and then be like, damn, that nair like traded. That was weird. Something weird happened, right? You see how, and so then you have to change your idea and be like, this is a new situation. This isn't a nair anymore. This is a fox on the
we're
ground.
both actionable, and I'm below him.
Yeah, yeah. What even happened? Oh yeah, you got hit by Nair down there. Okay, he tried to go for something fucking crazy. Oh, you missed your up throw up there. Yeah, yeah, and then you tried to should grab down there. I actually wonder. I think at this spacing it would have worked. You just got trolled by Power Shield because it pushed you so far back. That's unlucky.
Mm,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Power Shield pushes you further back than normal shields. Yeah. Oh my god. Hmm. I think you could have stalled a second time instead of doing the back air. It's
Yeah.
like fire stall, yeah. And again, here's another time where you kind of don't respect ledge, and guess what? You die, right?
Yeah, I died to this so
You,
much.
yeah, it's just like you literally like in the corner. There are just so many ways for things to go wrong, and if you're like slightly imperfect, you just die. There's not like a oh you have a chance. It's like nope, you're just off stage, right? Oh. This is something that I think you should practice punishing is Marth doing full hop rising aerials. It sounds stupid. It sounds like who the fuck in the world is gonna full hop with Marth? I swear to God, you need to practice it. It is a real thing that comes up often, and it's like a legitimately difficult situation to play out as Fox. It's
I
not.
don't think I recognized that he ever did this. I
Mm-hmm.
played like 20 games with this guy, and I never saw him do this. But
Yeah,
then we watched 2 games so far, and he's done it
and
multiple
he's done it
times.
multiple times, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I've never seen. I haven't.
haven't
It's
even
like I'm
processed.
seeing it for the first time.
Yeah, you're realizing that Marth, because no one is ever gonna think that Martha's gonna do full hop rising aerials. It's like that's just like inconceivable. But then people do it, and it's like you gotta know how to you gotta know how to beat it. You gotta think about it. You gotta punish it. And I feel like a lot of the time, it it's pretty hard to say, but there are a lot of different ways that could play out, and it's not easy every time. Like here, I think you could have done like instead of dash dancing, you could have realized that he like did the rising fair and just like like dash back nared out of this dash tag and just like hit him out of the air because the timings ended up lining up. Where like even if he did it back air, he didn't have enough time for it to like come out before your nair hit him. But it's gonna be different every time, and you should definitely like think about that and practice it. Oh yeah, I think yeah you like nared super early. I feel like you realized out of your full hop that Martha's like playing neutral, but I don't think you like had a plan. And I feel like in spots like this where I like am full hopping and I see Marth at this range and I'm like I'm not really sure what he's doing. I'm just gonna like drift back fast fall empty land. It's like that is just like
Yeah.
you're in the least lag. You're to the ground as fast as possible, and I think that's like a good baseline for the spots where you like are pretty far away from Marth and aren't sure like what's gonna happen.
Yeah, cleaning up this full hop spot would like do so much
Yeah,
for my gameplay because it happens like 50 times a game.
yeah. No, it's really important. It's really really important. Yep,
So if I
there.
win every single one of those spots, it's like I win neutral so many more times.
Yeah, it's like we look at this full hop. If you were reacting, you probably would have been like, "Oh, I need to drift further a little further." All right, drift further a little further, drift further a little more, and then you could have just like hit him before this like short hop there even came out. You know? Oh, what the heck? Nice. God, your wave dashes are so long. Nice, really good. Uh, yeah. Yeah, drill is a thing you can do here, but because of this exact reason, I literally grab every single time, and I think it's pretty good to just grab. SDI RNG is just like so much.
Yeah, sometimes Mango Fox just gets me feeling myself.
Yeah, yeah, dude,
It's
I definitely get
just-
it. I definitely every time I play Fox and I hit someone and I'm like Nair Shine, my first instinct is to just laser Nair Shine laser, and it's like what? Mango, I
Yeah.
totally get the Mango Fox influence. It's like, why am I Nair Shine lasering? Can I like do something? Yeah.
Yeah. My friend just keeps telling me just every single time you wave shine, just grab or up smash, and then
Mm-hmm.
um, I just try and go for crazy stuff.
Yeah. These lasers are good. This Nair is not good. It hit, but it doesn't like. It's not actually that good. What makes it bad is it's like it isn't like drifted back enough for it to like be safe from any of his like grab options. And so what it ends up
Yeah.
doing is it's like it just like gets hit by him being like patient in any capacity.
So that's kind of one of my set plays
Mhm.
where I do double two lasers and then I nair at
You do
them
like
because they they
oh
always come
yeah.
in and approach. So maybe I don't know.
I know.
I'm trying to
I
figure out a better
definitely
way.
know. I have the same thing. I think what you should do is it's. I think the Nair. Well, I don't think the Nair specifically is good because it doesn't knock down at this percent. But like the idea is good, and so it's like you could do like full approach drill, right? Because it'll cut them off dashing forward, right? Or like some characters like Marth do run up forward smash or something, and you could do like laser dash forward shield and just like get a
Mhm.
free punch on the forward smash. Or maybe you could like do the laser then dash really far back to avoid anything he does and come in and whiff punish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially at this percent, the nair
Yeah, the
isn't that
Nair like doesn't
juicy.
really do anything. Like it's good if he jumps, but I don't feel like your Nair would have hit the way you wanted it to from how far you were, right? If you look at how far, it's like the Nair doesn't like hit his jump would be like back here, you see?
Mm-hmm.
And so his Nair, you see how the Nair is like up there?
Yeah.
It just wouldn't hit the way you wanted it to.
Yeah, then the drill would have been just perfect,
Yeah, the drill would have
perfectly
demolished them.
aligned.
Oh, this is bad striking. Yeah. What you this is a thing you can do. Like see them side B at the top of the screen and then not the top of the screen, but like we'll high up and then jump up there and hit them. But again, it's kind of similar to the like drop shine position where you have to like be aware of like what's the like relative horizontal spacing to like vertical spacing, right? So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if you're directly under him, maybe he could be way higher up because you don't have to spend time dashing. But if he's like, further horizontally, he probably has to be lower down because you have to waste more time getting to him, right? And thinking about and maybe testing that dichotomy would be definitely valuable because this spot could be like he gets backward out of the air with no double jump here, he's dead, right? If you play it correctly or like understand, or maybe it's like, oh, he's too high up, so I have to shark from the ground, and so you get like an up tilt air, like an up tilt up air and up tilt back air, right?
Mm-hmm.
But instead, you jump up there, you misjudge it, and you do a back air, and then you get grabbed, and like you could have died, you know. Yeah, this is also a classic thing of misjudging. You can only shine on the shield Marth down tilt if it is literally point blank. Anything that is
Yeah.
not literally point blank, it will not hit.
Can I shield grab this detail?
You are well, yes, it is frame perfect though.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's not viable.
yeah. If you have a read on it, you can. I definitely shield like a lot of the time when I do shields like this, I'm like Martha's gonna down tilt, and I'm
Oh yeah, I
primed.
would already be spamming A here.
Yeah, all right.
Uh,
You could be primed to grab it, and you could like react to down tilt startup and grab it, and it lines up perfectly.
okay.
So when you're like primed for it, I definitely think shield grabbing it's good. I do it super often. Oh. I do want to say that while this shine was a lot more reasonable than the other one, it is a similar thing to where like if you had thought ahead, you would have known that it was probably likely for him to get out of the way before the shine like was able to hit, since Marth dashback is what it is, right? And so instead of playing it like, by wave dashing forward, you could have done something like shine wave dash back or shine wave dash down or shine full hop.
I guess yeah, this is a spot where since I have ledge dashes now, I have to play the mix up.
Yeah. You have to
With
actually do the
yeah,
yeah.
I have to do the thing. I have to play neutral, and I have to know he has to dash back here.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I feel like this laser is pretty bad. It was just like both of the lasers are pretty autopilot, and it like I feel like you lost in like an opening. Like if you were like
Yeah.
not lasering, you'd have just been like, oh, he's. You would have ran up and like grab or up smashed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I usually do. Like as soon as I respawn, I just start spamming
Mm-hmm.
a grab or a up smash.
Yeah, it's like you could just like the way I see an invincibility is you come down, you get one read, and then you go back to play position. And
Yeah.
I feel like by doing these lasers, you lost your one read. Should grab nice. Nice. Oh, uh-oh. Well, there technically is a mix-up here after that down tilt. I don't think it is almost ever worth it dashing forward. Because dashing forward loses to everything Marth does except dashing back. If he does dash forward grab, you get hit. If he does jump, you get hit. If he does down tilt
Mm-hmm.
again, you get hit. If he shields, you dashing forward doesn't actually really do anything.
So,
Um,
do you think in like some detilt spots,
mhm.
uh, spot dodge is viable?
Yeah, because a lot of Marths do like one down tilt run up grab. I
Yeah.
definitely think spot dodging like as a mix up is good to do sometimes, but it's important to not like
I
do it.
always thought it was like super newbie, so
Mm-hmm.
I just don't do it.
Yeah,
But maybe I should just do it more.
I think in this position, what you could do is you could you could like plan to shield and decide to spot dodge if you see him dash forward
Mm,
after the down tilt. Because if he hits you with the down tilt, he's not going to get down tilt no dash grab, right? You'll just be too far. And I'm pretty sure that if we time it for him dashing out of the down tilt, then you'll have enough time to spot dodge. Let's see. One, this is the first frame. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that's one frame of leniency, which means that you would have to spot dodge frame perfectly, which might not be reasonable. So maybe it is just a raw mix up. I guess it is, yeah.
okay.
Okay, then yeah, it's just a raw mix up. But spot dodging there sometimes is good. You could also dash back. You could like give up a bunch of space, so like him doing the dash forward grab
Mm.
whiffs, and then if he does do it, you can come back in and punish it.
Full
Something
hop in
that
place probably
Yep,
works too, right?
yep. I was just about to say
Yep.
that. Something KJH does is after the down tilt, he either does full hop in place or he does dash back and then full hop and then do like the backflip version of the full hop. You know how like you hold the
Mm.
stick
Yeah,
behind. Yeah,
I
yeah,
got the backflips.
yeah. You have that
Well, I
too.
don't have it, but I know about the
You can, yeah,
backflips.
yeah, yeah. You can do it. oh, nice. Oh, cool. Nice. Hmm. Yeah, that's good. This is fine, but I feel like you didn't really judge the or it's not that you judged him properly. I feel like after this, it's like if you dash away, you don't need to like full hop to escape. Maybe you like messed up. It didn't mean to full hop, but even if you like short hopped, I don't think it would have been good. I feel like if you just like dashed away, you would have like avoided everything. Even if you like did like dash attack, you would have avoided it.
Mm. I think I was already like before I even did the second up tilt, I was already planning to do a waveland up tilt.
Mm-hmm. That blade drop shine. Oh. Uh.
I have to drop so low.
Yeah.
I guess I'm scared.
Yeah. You just have to have faith in your fast fall. You fall faster than him. You also could have done something is instead of grabbing ledge here, you do the same full hop, but then you react because you could have seen the side B by now. And so instead of grabbing
Hmm.
ledge, you just drop past and shine.
Okay. Yeah, that's super good.
Yeah.
This guy
Ledge.
had a bad habit of the side Bs. I punished a bunch of them during the games, but
Yeah, you got to get every
it's
single
hard.
one. It is
Yeah,
hard.
you have to
It is
get
hard.
all of them.
If you don't get all of them, you'll drop one edge guard, get reversal, and die, and then the
Yeah.
tide of the game changes literally instantly. Oh yeah, you did the full hop, and it beat the grab.
Oh, sick.
Oh, you should grab this. Yeah.
Yeah, near grab.
Yeah. Just not even after the nair, just like instead of nairing, just grab. Because he could have
Oh, okay,
technically aced
okay.
you down. And so, like, if you get CC grabbed here, it's pretty bad. But yeah, nair grab after the nair would have been better too. I think doing like nair strings generally works best after you like anti-air with nair, just because you're way higher up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice. I think wave shot nair is pretty good. Nice. Yeah, I like wave shot nair. I do think though that the way that you grabbed the ledge was not great. I feel like after this, what you should have done is full hop and then do no fast fall and just like follow the ledge. And then like if you need to get to ledge fast, then you can fast fall. But
Yeah.
I think doing that's better. Because what happened here is you only like got to ledge before him because he like after doing this side B, he didn't react to the fact that you like wave dashed away and didn't just like double jump up B instantly. He like did a double jump and delayed it and then up B. You see?
Yeah, I think I'm complicating the tech skill here.
Mm-hmm.
Because my stick is going like all different directions.
Yeah. That makes sense.
When I could just like land and then calmly wave dash to ledge,
Mm-hmm.
short hop to ledge.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you just have to like I think edge guarding Marth is scary, but you just have to be like, okay, once you learn the timings for like doing the things, you just jump on at the timing that you need to like where it would be good to do
Mhm.
so. Yeah.
Mango is so good at that, just
Yeah.
like
Mango's really good at timing his jumps to
refreshing
ledge.
and like going around his up B.
Yeah. That's
So
something
good.
that is the old school Mango. The jumping around Marth up B. I remember back in the day he'd do the short hop. I guess he still does it now, probably less often, but he did it a lot back then.
Mm-hmm.
Um Yeah, I feel like we covered a lot of the same things in that match. It was just like the full hop stuff and then like a few the crouch spot, which I think is important. When you end up in a
Yeah.
scramble where Martha's aerial, crouching is like really, really good to do. Obviously, if there's a mix up, like he could do fast fall empty land grab, which is like a thing you have to worry about, but like otherwise, you know, crouching's good. The stuff about ledge was also there, kind of respecting ledge and not like giving up hits that you don't, need to give up. Um,
Yeah, I think just hammering in that like full hop situation is just like we could go over that like 50 more times and it's still like useful since it's
yeah,
so important.
I agree. I want to see if I could find a match of me playing against a Marth on FD, and we could just talk about some of the differences in how we and how we approach it. 'Cause I think there's a good amount of things that I do pretty well from that spot. Let me see if I could find one. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh. Yeah, we don't have much time, but we could just look at it pretty quickly and go on with our day. Oh, I remember that player. Was this the player that I want? Where is it? I guess I do not play against his. I guess I just don't play that much. I'm like, man, where are all my matches against Marth? But I just don't play. Uh,
Are you still like competitive? Like
no, not at all. I'm super duper casual. I like
nice.
don't even play at all. It is what it is.
Cool. You've just retired.
Yeah, I just teach. All
Became a
right.
sensei.
All right, let's see. This is a Dreamland game, but it's a big stage, so I think some similar things will probably show up. Oh, man. Instantly, a full hop goes poorly. I misjudged, right? I saw that he jumped, and I was like, oh, I'm full hopping over a jump. Maybe I could get a punch, but guess what? I don't have enough time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even then, right? Nice. This is really good, actually. Wow. After the ledge dash there, I'll react, right? I'm like, oh, he's down tilting behind me. I'm going to up tilt and cover myself, right? Oh my god. This full hop went poorly too. See. This was me doing something too early, right? I fast fell instantly, and guess what? I didn't have like enough time to realize that he did the grab under me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you trying to drill, you think?
Yeah, I think I was trying to drill.
Yeah, I think that's what happens to me too, where because of my fastfall, like my drill just doesn't even come out.
Yeah. And look here, we have a drop shine. Boom. I see him side B1.
Yeah,
Refreshing, easy
nice.
drop shine. This is something that I don't think you would have done. After this, I literally just full disengage. It's like I don't want to deal with a weird mix up potentially going wrong when I'm like not able to
Okay,
pay super close attention.
I like that.
Yeah. Something that I don't think you did all that often either was run up crouch. And you see after he does the down tilt, I'm like, okay, I can run up crouch because if he jumps, I have options. If he does down tilt again, I'm crouching, right? And you see how once I realized that he like jumped in front of like I guess behind me at that point, but like jumped towards the direction I was coming from, I was able to wave dash back shine and get like a whiff punish grab. And so like even in this one situation, there's like, a bunch of different reaction things going on. And so it's like the crouch, I react, I check. There, I check, right? And I think that's something good that you could do. Run up crouch is just like super duper duper good against Marth. Oh, I messed up. Nice combo. Nice, I check for the side
Yeah,
B and jump off
side
shine.
B.
Yeah. Oh, this was almost good. I did a pretty good job of winning all of his things, but at this point, I have to either like shield, dash back shield, or like run off, go to ledge. And I didn't. I thought I was spaced for down tilt, but I wasn't.
It's a hard situation.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's a good. I love the Shine Spike Gimps on Marth specifically because I hate Marth.
I want him dead.
I just want him dead.
Yeah.
I do like up throw shine at ledge too. Kind
Oh
of
yeah, up throw
catches them
shot.
off
That's really
guard.
good. Yep, I think that's
Yeah.
really good. You should do that almost every time you up throw Marth above ledge, unless he like goes far from back air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never done that up tilt one.
Yeah. He's getting demolished this game. I wonder what happens. I thought I had it. Oh, here, look at this full hop. I like pulled the trigger slightly too early, and guess what? I'm right behind him, right? Oh, he got shit on. And you see how when the ledge is involved, I'm like giving him a reasonable amount of space and not like forcing anything.
Yeah. Very reasonable.
Oh. Yeah. That was another run up crouch thing. Yeah, read him double jump. Oh, that drill's really bad. I tested that. It does not hit anything. You should wave dash forward in this position if you want to play a mix, like an aggressive mix up. Doing a short hop action doesn't work. Nice, good CC on the. Oh, look at me! I misjudged on the full hop. Right, I pulled the trigger too early. Yep.
I like the spot dodge when you mess up.
Mm-hmm.
I never spot dodge. Like when I mess up these full ups, I think spot dodge would be like a base level option I should just use when I mess up.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's good a lot of the time. I do think that it's if you can, you should dash back there more often than spot dodge, just because a lot of people or like attack there, because a lot of people are really waiting for spot dodge. That's like the one thing that they understand. They're like spot
Yeah.
dodge, so you don't want to give it to them.
Yeah, that's the good thing about my gameplay. I have no spot dodges, so no one can punish a spot dodge. But then
Yeah.
also, that's bad because I don't have a spot dodge.
Oh, he got red so bad. Yeah, this is also pretty good corner play. I think here I don't like push anything because I know that I can't like actually hit him for falling in this position without it. Like I could have like forward tilted, but I wanted to be ready against like double jump. And so once I realized that, look how I play the corner, give him space, and then once I'm in the corner, I do something similar to you, which is like stand still because I know the threat range, right? And then once the situation plays out afterward, I change my decision, and then you got red really bad. Getting up smashed for down tilting means that they read you the hardest humanly possible because it is impossible to whiff punish that move.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
But yeah, there's main things from that match, honestly, are just like the run up crouch stuff, and then like the ways that I guess I edge guarded were slightly different. There's like two edge guards that I think went pretty well that didn't always go well for you. But yeah, that's honestly all I got.
Okay, cool. I have a random question about lasers.
Yeah.
Do you think I only know how to single laser?
Mhm.
Do I need to do double lasers versus like Puff and Peach?
I think that
Short hop ones. I
yeah,
can do like the
yeah.
full hop 3 ones, but
I think short hop double laser is good. I don't know if it's necessary though. I'm not sure. I don't think that. I think in like a perfectly optimal world, you would double laser in specific spots, but honestly, single laser is fine. If you're gonna like default to one, single laser's significantly better than double laser, just because you're in way less lag.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like safer, but
Yeah.
obviously you don't get the extra 3%.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I feel about lasers. Lasers are actually really hard. I'll be honest. They're really hard to use.
Yeah. I feel like if you get punished for doing laser, it's just like so bad
I
because you're only
know.
getting 3% and then you just risk your life.
Yeah, but you're like getting grabbed for a laser. It's like, wow, that 3% was like the least worth 3% of my like living life ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
yeah. Have a good rest of your day. If you have any
Yeah,
questions,
you too.
you could obviously message me and stuff.
All right. Sounds good, man.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Talk to you later.
Bye.